Hi everyone, Rory from Data Spinners here, continuing with the Gartner BI Magic Quadrant project. So last time round we got the form to submit correctly, looking in SharePoint. This time round we are going to connect up our Power BI report. So what I'm going to do is, this is my pre-made Power BI report. I am going to I'm just going to connect up to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to edit queries, and I kind of know what I'm after. So what I'm going to do is this is the end point, if you like. I need date, ability to execute, complete sufficient and provider. Tick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a new source, and you'll have to bear with me here. Recent sources, no, new source. And what we need to do is to connect to a SharePoint list. So I've just gone to the More button there. I'm going to put SharePoint, and therefore SharePoint Online List. I'm going to connect to that. And we're going to have to do the usual trick on this, where we put the site URL being all the way up, blah 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 blah, up to products. So pop that in there, hit the OK button, and eventually we'll actually connect to the list. So the idea is that what we will do is we'll create the script that will connect us correctly, and then we will basically paste it over the top of this this bit here. Okay, nearly there. So there it is. There's our Gartner list. Lovely. Now we get a lot of extra bits that we don't really need. So we will need to basically chop out most things. So what we need to do is, these are the bits that we need. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything else is, in fact, what I'm going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to right click on it and remove other columns. Then I am going to make sure that these two here are definitely not a whole number, decimal number. That's fine. It'll be happy with that, provided that's fine. Now what I need to do is make sure these are completely aligned. So this needs to say completeness of vision and ability to execute, and then I think it's provider. Now I just want to have a look at this. Ability to execute, complete sufficient, provider. Now that one says date, so I'm going to put date here, and I'm just going to check. That's a 1, 2, 3. Well, look, this I need to change that to data type of. It is a 1, 2. It really it's text, but I'll just align it. So I'm going to put a whole number, and that'll change the type. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to save this. I'm going to file. Let's do a save as on that. So just bear with. I'm going to apply it later. So I'm just about to save it, called Gartner BI. In it goes. Save that file just in case it all goes horribly wrong. And I am now going to go View and Advanced Editor, because all I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this lot here, right click, copy, cancel that, go onto here. I'm going to go onto the Advanced Editor, and I'm going to go right click, paste, and that is just going to go right over the top of everything. So in theory, I'm going to right click on this and I'll delete it. I don't need that. And I'm going to go home, and I'm going to go close and apply, and with the hopefully this will all work nicely. Now Tableau will disappear, that's expected, but Microsoft is in there for 4 years now, so this will be interesting. Watch how bouncy this is. It's a bit weird actually, because when you click on this, it goes all the way back to 2014. Yeah, it's in fact almost easier if you start from there and drag it across yourself. So you kind of go 2014, 2015, 2016, 17, 18. Lovely. So that is the general idea. I am just gonna tidy this up a tad. No, that's not going to work. So I'll make this a bit bigger. And a bit bigger that way as well, because it really needs to be that kind of sense of it being a square. And I will just bang in a title. So insert text box, in it goes, and pop it in at the top. Make it great big thing. I'm gonna do a background on it, make it black. In it goes there. Put the opacity to 0. I'm going to change the color to white, and then I'm going to put some text in there, which I might as well use this thing for. Project Gartner Magic BI Quadrant. So in I go there, that, paste it in, and I think the text size needs to change somewhat. Didn't work. Let's make it smaller. Bigger. And we'll center that. And we'll make it quite a bit bigger. Okay, good. That's nice because the text's color did not change at all. Good. So we're all nice and happy now. So there we are. We're just about there. All I need to do now is to sit with my little app and introduce it, and we'll be good to go. I think I'm at 7 minutes, but I think what I'll do is I will publish this up. So I'm going to publish it up, save it, and publish it up to the web, and into products. That's good. Publish to Power BI. Wonderful. And then I'm probably going to bounce that on to, it's obviously publish into web, but I'm going to do a proper publish to web. So open Gartner Power BI PBIX. So off it goes onto the Power BI service. Be nice to have a quick look at this anyway. So in the Power BI service, okay, this graphic does not have a. That's quite nice actually. The it's not awful. So what I might do is, looking at this, is I'd be tempted to make the size of the legends much bigger. So do you know what? I'll do that now. I'm going to edit report. And I will see what we can do with the legend. So get the legends. In fact, that's not the legend at all. It's the so it's actually the X and Y axis. So what we're going to do is we're going to pump up the size of that. I don't think that's particularly helpful. Just make it nice and dark. And what do we do? 21. Let's make it 20. And we're going to do the y-axis. We'll do the same. We will pump that up to 20. Good. And we will make it black again. And I think that's starting to look a bit nicer. So at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go File. I'll save that because it's looking okay. I'm going to do my publish to web, and I will bang this link into the put this link into the bottom of the video. So thanks for that, guys. I'm pretty well happy that I'm all done here. So any questions, drop me a note. I think in the meantime I'm going to make use of my app to populate more of the items, so what you'll find is that hopefully more of the providers will be entered in due course. If I'm honest, I'm not going to do all of them. I'll just do some of the big boys and leave it at that. So thanks very much, guys. Cheers. See you some other time. Bye.